Hey everyone, my name is Sol Suarez and I am here in the traditional territory of the Trondheim in Dawson City. And I am here with Leah and Mike from Yukon Spaces.
So we're here in Dawson City. We're originally from England. I grew up in Yorkshire, Lee grew up in Devon. We've been here in Canada and Dawson City for just over 5 years. I'm a nurse by background and a teacher.
I'm an accountant back in the UK.
It makes a lot of sense that these two skill sets will converge and create what you did, which is Yukon Spaces. It's a new concept, it's a new way that people can find lodging in Dawson City.
For us, Dawson Lodge is just one of many things we'd like to do, and our business values and purpose-driven business, and so that's what we are. What problem are we solving? What are we helping with is really important. So short-term accommodation was there, but we also have longer-term accommodation, affordable housing.
Yeah, I think the cool thing for us about Dawson Lodge as our first project, our first space, was, like Lee said, trying to solve that problem of short-term accommodation, but doing it in a way that we have those goals in mind. We have the long game. We know that things don't come easy. It's hard work.
One of the things is we don't want to cause harm. So that's everywhere. That's environmental harm, that's harm to other businesses. Anything we do has to obviously not take away from other businesses.
Have you noticed that this particular part of the world, it has a lot of limitations, but at the same time, it's a bit of a perfect scenario?
So one of the things that really grabbed me about Dawson, one of the things that I really appreciate about it, is there's a feeling here that people want the community to do well. And so I think that's a nice place to come and try and do something from a business point of view. People want locals to do well. And I think when you've got a community that is overall receptive, and also one that's at the end of the road. Like, there's not really anywhere beyond Dawson. There's nowhere to go from here. There's that perfect storm of a community that wants to be self-sufficient. It's receptive to those changes.
How much more beautiful to the possibility to restore in your physical, emotional, and mental self as well. So I want to hear all about it.
We just want people to be themselves without any fear.
Community, like our social structure, is such an important part of who we are as people, and expect physical health to be okay. So making sure, like we said, that body positive approach to wellness. Like, no, we don't care what you look like. You're a beautiful human being just as you are, and you're a part of the social fabric that we live in. And that's a starting point, really, to being able to help people to feel good about themselves. We all want to do those things to look after ourselves, but yeah, sometimes in the depths of winter it's hard. Experiencing that fatigue, maybe that darkness, those points of difficulty are really important in lots of ways, because they remind us that we're people in a community, in a social fabric. And so having a space where you can take yourself at those moments where you feel like things are just a little too much, and you can get into a sensory deprivation tank, or you can go and sit in a steam room.
Something to aspire to for an entrepreneur. I think that is another good one.